Alright. First game of the Wisco P&W match. The 2v2. Who do we have? Cychreus in the red, playing as the Mongols. An incredible civ for this map. We'll get to that. I want to know, like, he must have known. He must have some knowledge. I don't know. They were in the lobby for a long time. Maybe he looked some stuff up about the map. On his team, yellow, Mublarf playing the Magyars. Really solid, like, feudal scout rush for the Magyars with their free forging, free melee upgrades on hitting the next stage. Pretty strong power spike. But they don't really have an eco bonus, so we'll see if that affects things. On the other side for Team P&W, Silly Seth in the chat, let's go Wisco. We've got namcap in the blue playing as, wouldn't you know it, the Goths. I think that may have been a condition of him even playing tonight, is that he's allowed to play the Goths. I don't know. And his teammate Winston Smokehill in the green playing as the Khitans, one of the new Chinese DLC Three Kingdoms civs. Is this the first game for them? For this matchup, it is Team Wisco, or Team P&W, sorry, played Team SoCal. We did our full set. It went all the way to game 3. Very exciting. I don't know. I was like in game for most of it, so maybe it was less crazy to watch than it was to play, but good set there. They didn't end up taking that one home, but maybe they can on this one. We'll see. Maybe Joner will have something to say about that come 1v1 time. Who knows? Maybe they'll get Oz in the 1v1. I think they were trying to make a deal, P&W. They wanted a deal, so they wanted to get Oz versus KingSpillah in the 1v1. I don't know if Wisco team accepted that deal yet or not, but we'll have to see. So right now, obviously they started in a nomad start. We loaded in a little late and we were like changing up our settings, so we didn't really get to see where they decided to place their TCs. Team Wisco going pretty much in the middle, right where you spawn, trying to get those town centers up as fast as possible. namcap also going straight down. He did find a gold to place down next to, so that's good. And Winston also, like, none of these guys are like right up against the wood line. I guess you have to walk pretty far to get to the wood lines. Maybe it's not worth the delay, right? But we do have the horses on this map. Oh, interesting, like, little side note here. Right, Mongol scouts get extra line of sight, which is like why they're really good in, for example, Mega Random. But number one, on this map you only get a horse, you don't get a scout, and the Mongol scout does not have extra line of sight. So that could hurt for Red a little bit, but I think he's going to be happy if he comes out here and takes all of these mouflon. Is what we have here today. 11k food on the mouflon, 80 of them. This is like one of the main features of this map. This is why Mongols are like semi-broken here. You gave your team bad advice. Oh no. I mean, it seems like it's working out okay. I think they picked some very good civs for this. Maybe if he tries to go scouts, it won't work out. Because of the nature of how you're placing your TCs on this map, you're kind of protected already until Castle Age, so that's why it tends to go into Castle Age before too much action happens. But for the Mongols, though, you might want to move out, get some mills on these mouflons, you know, start taking that free food out there. Because with the Mongols, one of their main eco bonuses, they take that stuff in super fast. All hunted animals gathered much faster. Red is actually not going... Does he see that boar back there? Oh, ouch. He's moving forward with the horse. And we'll see at a certain point, this tournament, we've seen the power of the Goth Flood. namcap has demonstrated it in that 1v1 against Squeaky G on Z-Wall. And Jordo winning 2v1 after his teammate resigned and had to go take care of a baby. Versus Team SoCal, versus my team. Could be very strong at this level. I want to know what our build, what's our ideal like unit comp gonna be here. Double pasture out for Winston. This is a unique replacement for the farm for the Ketons. You can see 2 villagers per pasture. They're gathering and dropping off at this middle like little yurt here. The pastures cost 100 wood instead of 65. Right, 65? 60? I don't know. Saboteur. Jackson Trey, welcome. First time. Welcome, welcome. Man, we gotta get more friends of spouses of friends in our tournament. They're bringing in all the new viewers. Barracks out for Cychreus. He does love man-at-arms play. He loves militia. He petarded my own people. Maybe a little house wall here for red, but I think he's thinking about aggression right now. Feudal age, so be it. We got also barracks, and here's a stable for yellow, so it's going to be scouts for Mublarf. We'll see. Is this it? Is, oh, it's spearmen to start for our Mongol player. On the other side, slower to feudal age could mean a faster castle age for both the PNW players. Both of them do tend to favor castle age. Let's go, Cychreus. I love the energy. I don't know if he's out here to defend. He could also maybe push in Mouflon with the spearmen. It's a bit more tricky because you don't want to click it or else he'll kill it. Scouts will not kill wild animals at all. Feudal age coming in, then instant loom, then more vills for green. What is the play? 2 on gold, plenty on food. Early farms before feudal even. This is different for Winston. He's got those early farms. Usually I'd think he would wait to get the horse collar or equivalent. There's the market blacksmith for blue. One optimization I might recommend for namcap, get that market up with 2 vills and the blacksmith up with 1 separate vill. They'll complete at roughly the same time. You can optimize it so you get just the right amount of resources and buildings completed like in the time it takes to produce 2 villagers. That's kind of the like ideal fast castle. But I think it's still going to be the fastest castle here. Winston with none of the buildings up yet. He's working on it though. Oh, he doesn't have the wood, I think. Let's see. He does. For the market. Oh, there it is. He's going for the wall strat. The berry wall. Back on this side, Cychreus. He made this barracks 1 spearman just to defend. There's some exposed eco out here. Where did that spearman go? Oh, he's like walking around exploring. Okay. I like that. And now we have the scouts coming out. So it's double scout rush from Team Wisco. I don't hate it. We'll see if they can find damage. Blue is going to lose vills here. These are Magyar scouts with automatic foraging. 2 vills are going to go down at least here. Good stuff from Mublarf. Magyar scouts, strong stuff. And now, like, even just besides losing the vills, now you're like, okay, well, I, like, can't do anything now. Because they're out there. Namcap gonna go for another lumber camp. You really want to keep moving those scouts around, looking for more opportunities to hit. But, at the same time, you gotta be, like, placing farms. You can see he's, like, placed that farm recently. You gotta be looking back here, getting the lumber camps down. So, it's a lot to manage. Winston going for some walls, but I think he shift-clicked. Oh, no, he's going for the gate first. Double vill wall off. It's a massacre. Oh, here go the scouts. They're gonna find more picks over here if blue's not careful. Oh, maybe a gate. If I'm playing, I'm walling this off. I'm gating and stuff, but maybe that's not worth Namcap's time. Maybe he's got other things to worry about. He needs to get that farm switch. He is on the way to Castle Age though, and okay, he only has 380 stone. He could maybe buy some. The stone is basically safe. to gather. So he will be able to get that Gothic castle up. Berries walled in by green, but the berries gather so fast. Red now going to find some damage. Green going to have to delete walls, get back. No Magyar scouts here, but Mongol scouts, and he will find 2 kills too. Good stuff from our Wisconsin team here. I would say in this match, maybe the underdogs going into it with these players, but 70 villas to 53. Fast castles are in for Team PNW, but fast castle into what? Fast castle into 2 villager deaths so far. What is green gonna do with the Khitans here? I'm curious. Is blue placing that castle right now? Not yet. He's gonna try and gate in. Oh, you gotta get in before you build it. Oh, it's more villas down for blue. That's gonna be 4 villas dead. Yellow is going crazy. Mublarf. Sheesh. Both players from Wisconsin on the way to Castle Age. Second TC for green. Winston gonna have to take it from here. He's got camels on the way. He's building an archery range now. Interesting. He may be trying to go CA. Could be good. And this game's not over, but green and blue gonna have to punch back hard. TC in danger right now. Okay, okay, never mind. No, these scouts they're out of place. They got to get out of here. TC goes up for blue. Second TC might be able to claw back some of that villager count. We see the eco KD right now. 13-0. Oh, that's general. Wait, hold on. 14 vills down for blue, and he's not garrisoning. Okay, he's garrisoned. Sheesh. Okay, Mublarf. Magyars, bro. He really needs that stone. He wants it so bad. Build some walls. Build some walls. Oh, man. He doesn't know what to do. Okay, blue's going to go back out to the stone now. How much? What does he have? 635. Oh, he's so close. Just buy it. Just buy it. You had 800 gold. Just buy some stone. Get that castle up. That's your win con. Yellow now moving up to green's base. He's going to see the range. He's going to see these villas walling. That's another exposed villager that's going to die. Unless Winston goes crazy with the quick walls. Both Wisco players in Castle Age now. We've been looking all over on the right side of the map, because that's where all the action is. Lumber camp walled in for yellow. Second TC back here for red. And there's the castle for namcap. Now, he can take as much damage as he wants, right? As he needs to. If he gets the castle up, he gets the Huskarls out. They're cheap, you know? They're crazy. They shrug off arrow fire. We'll see what the Magyar player can do. Oh, man. I forgot to breathe for a minute. It's going to be knights. That's one of the better options into Huskarls. Maybe blue needs to rethink and go into spearmen, which are also... Are they discounted for the Goths? Barracks are working faster. Infantry is cheaper. I think that's all infantry, including spears. Right? Just had to confirm. Third town center for Winston. He knows he needs to catch up. And they are catching up, to be fair. It's 78-73 on the Vil count. Let's take a look if we can see where the idle TC time is. Is that an option here? Hello? Idle TC. 4 minutes for Mublarf is a little rough. So that's kind of... It's kind of replacing the... Oh, I guess he's got 2 town centers up now. So that explains a little bit of it, but... It's eating into his villagers killed count, right? Not producing at the same time. But you expect a little bit of that when you're going full aggro, right? You gotta be a little bit messy. You're just gonna attack a house now. Blue finally getting that wall up for that wood line. And there's knights on this side too. So blue just not able to take any wood right now. How much wood does he have? 160. I mean, these are his lumber camp guys. Winston going for that full house wall off. 3 TCs. If they let green boom, he might be able to do a lot here. Like I said, he's a much more of a late game, big army player. If he can survive the early game, which he's gotten a lot more experienced at, could be dangerous. Horses still out here, probably on auto scout now, just taking care of all the darkness. Third TC for yellow. That eco count's still in Wisco's favor by about 7 vils. If we look at maybe, does this have res collected in here? There's so many pages. So many pages. I want to see resources collected. We're going in deep here. Economy. Alright, that's about what I'd expect to see with all the damage done to namcap here. Cychreus ahead just barely. Keton pastures also gather much more effectively food than farms do. We've got red CA from the Mongol player. Love to see it. CA camel versus blue is going skirm camel, it looks like. This is actually like close. This is cool. It's exciting. The blue scout is in. He's looking. Careful. Oh, he sees the house is being built. This house needs to be repaired. Okay, scouts go down. Blue had to make some spears for that. Maybe he'll make more spears. We'll see. Yellow seems to me... Oh no, he's also on CA. Magyar Cav Archer's also really good. This could be like a full Cav Archer game and then Huskarls from blue. He's making them now. He's going to try and get a mass of like 30 or 40 and then move in probably and try and just eat the TC. We'll see how that works for him. If we have enough knights out, could be good. CA, I mean, you can kite the Huskarls with your Cav Archers, but it doesn't feel great, right? To have an archer unit that does +2 castle age 8 damage per shot against a unit that has 7 ranged armor. You're doing 1 damage per shot. It's actually a crazy breakpoint. If he gets the next armor upgrade, he'll still be taking 1 damage per shot actually. So forward castle from our Mongol player Cychreus in the middle. He's got a pretty solid army up here too. Green, I mean, every time I feel like lately, every time I look back at I'm playing a game, a 2v2 with Winston, and I'm like doing my own thing. Maybe losing a little bit, maybe pushing a little bit. I look back at the other side. Anytime after like 30 minutes, and I'm like startled by how much army he's got. He's really gotten good at massing army. Both players are in the north for Team PNW, or Team Wisco. They might decide to push green. But green has got a lot of skirms. What's the upgrade looking like here? Elite skirm. Double range upgrade, bodkin arrow. No ballistics is a little bit rough. Actually, none of these players have ballistics. It's an expensive upgrade. It's from the university, but it makes all ranged units feel so much more playable to me. I'm a sucker. I'll get it every time before attacking. I don't know. Maybe that's a low elo strat, but I love ballistics. Camels. Gonna push the archers back. He's maybe gonna see the castle now. Green doesn't know about this castle. Both players pushing the north does kind of mean blue's got a chance to do his own thing. He's up to 7 Huskarls. We're looking at 1 armor upgrade and 1 attack upgrade for blue. Villagers. Green with 16 skirms. Ram is out for red. Ram camel. The camels will be important here. Horse. Rip. Spearmen are going looping around the top. Winston's going to be fully walled. That's an unfortunate wall. He probably doesn't see. He probably placed that in a moment of panic here. But it'll do the job. Got a couple of goats in the back for blue here. I don't know what's up with that. It's not a proxy barracks or anything though. So don't panic, chat. I love this TC from red. That's so good to like expand the eco behind the forward push. And we've got a castle for green. Solid defensive castle here. More camels being produced by green, actually. Interesting. And not more skirms. Kind of surprised. It's going to be Mangudai and CA. Maybe he just wants Mangudai now. Mangudai, CA, camel, spear. Lots of different unit types. We got more knights now coming out for yellow. But we look down back here. Goths are in. What's he going to do? The TC is defended by the castle. He's just running straight in. He's not going to stop and try and kill the TC. I don't think there's enough units to do that. He's causing chaos. He's going to break into the wood line. He remembers how much damage his wood line took in Feudal Age. One knight is not going to do it. Same time, okay, yellow running back home right now. I feels like this side, not much is going to happen until Imp. And green is on the way to Imp. Red's also on the way to Imp. He's getting nomads. Remind me. We just hover over this fight. Remind me nomads. Lost houses do not decrease population space. Huge. Okay, CA Knight should be able to clear this up. Spearman Huskarl is an annoying combination to have to micro against, though. He's splitting them up, too. There's a couple back here getting kills. These guys are just running around. This is gonna happen so fast in about 2 minutes once they get to a couple trebs and they start pushing. I don't think red knows about the green castle here, but I think you can assume. More rams, actually, for Cychreus. He's getting elite skirm, too. Fletching. Plenty of res on this map to go late. Huskarls did get cleaned up, it looks like. Not these two, though. They're still here. Woodline could be a little rough for Mublarf here. Second TC for blue now. Definitely feels like this is a world of its own up here. And then this down here is kind of its own world as well. See if yellow sends more units north. He's got one knight rally pointed up there. Capped ram for red. He might even get siege ram. Could be really good against skirm. The camels could be a problem though. Just because the skirms can't kill it, so they can just go do whatever they want. Fifth TC for red up here in this like little wood pocket, this little glade. A couple of chickens nearby. And a CA raid from yellow. He's going to drop a forward castle on namcap. I think namcap will see that when it gets placed. Yeah, it's in the range there. Blue or green with another defensive castle. Certified banger game right now. We're going up to 200 pop for everybody. Huge armies. Nobody wanting to engage. Not yet. Winston massing the trebs. 2 trebs and then conscription. Not too bad. Okay, 1 treb out for red. It's going to be tough to push with trebuchets against Mongols. If Cychreus knows, you know, the Mangudai, huge bonus, attack bonus against all siege units. So they can snipe trebs really effectively. Are we getting those imp upgrades? Not yet. Not really for Cychreus. Parthian tactics, good for all CA, including Mangudai. Green, going to try to deny this castle right now. 3 villagers building it. Okay, looks like... Oh, he's going after the other castle with the trebs. That treb could get dove on right now. Green is doing really well here. Okay, he has to pull back. Castle's still getting built. At the top. On the other side, this is all happening at the same time. Huge army from yellow. Castle goes up. 2 trebs now firing on the castle from red. Rams going in. Army all dying from red. But can he kill the rams? Does he have enough melee units? He's going to fall back. Blue. I think that castle goes down. Does this other castle. Now yellow moving up with the CA up to the northern fight. Really good teamwork from Team Wisconsin. And now blue is a little bit stuck here. He's bottled in by this forward castle. He's got to move all of those off the farms. Castle goes down for red. Enough skirms here to really cause problems if yellow tries to engage. And now he's targeting the other castle. Let's see if green can keep this roll going. He's at that point where he's reached like critical mass. 3 TCs, plenty of pastures, 2 castles defending himself. He might be able to just focus on the forward now, but his teammate could also be dying. I'm not sure Namcap's making more Huskarls. He's getting skirmishers from the barracks. Okay. I don't hate it. Even you don't really like want to as the Goths, but sometimes you have to do it. Castle goes down for red in a matter of seconds here. Boom. And now I think we're going to see some tech switches. Or maybe just some tech additions. We've got Cychreus adding knights, adding a lot of pikemen. What's the res bank? We have plenty of gold left to be mined, but he's out of gold, Cychreus. Pikemen will do very badly into skirms, too. Knights from yellow could be a problem, but it's just skirm camel from green. Skirm camel trap. Cychreus selling a ton of wood for gold right now. And now blue is getting trebbed. His main TC. Blue has added two more? What was this? Two more TCs behind that. He might be in trouble. He might need green to swing south, but I think Winston kind of needs to just keep pushing red on this side. He's winning pretty handily. Another castle in the back for red in the front. Now this TC looking a little bit under pressure. Another TC. Did not realize he added two on the front there. 2 trebs only. Could be more, especially against Mongols. Those could go down. But the Mangudai are not in high enough numbers. Meanwhile, on the south, 2 trebs out. 1 firing on the TC being repaired by blue. And it's skirm countered by knights. We're going to need more spears, I guess, from blue. Yellow switched like fully to knights now, which is also really good with the Magyars. We're going to see a 2-handed swordsman. We're going to see a champion switch by red. That's actually like pretty good here, honestly. It's a good call. If he can afford it, if he has the time to get there. You need to start massing champions, get them all back here, and then come in with a flood of like 30 champions at least. But it takes forever to get to, and green is not letting up here. On the other side, knights and... oh no, Namcap's just going to right-click the trebs. He's going to try and stall this. He might kill them. A lot of knights are out though for yellow. Namcap is the only player still in Castle Age also. Looks like 1 treb goes down and no more. And the skirms are all that's left for Namcap. He's really in trouble now. Green needs to push fast or swing south. This forward castle from Mublarf was super good. Blue gonna have to move or make spears or something here. Is he switching? What's he switching? He's not making any army right now. He's under pressure, having to deal with the economy. On the other side, full spearmen from red. Really unfortunate into all these skirmishers. I don't think he has the gold. He has the gold, but he's like eating through it too fast or something to get to champion. There's not enough time. So he's on spearmen and Imperial Age. Or is that pikemen? Okay. Castle being treb. Did blue get anarchy? Did he get it? He did not. This may be the last Huskarl we see this game. This guy right here. Can we like control? We can. Alright. That's our guy. Yeah. Last Huskarl ever produced. Forward castle from green is so good on this gold. And on that TC. And Cychreus is kind of melting here. Mublarf though, melting on the other side. We're having a round robin, or ring around the rosy right now. Kind of team base trading. Namcap really just needs to stall and get enough army. There's too many knights. You cannot engage into this. I think our final Huskarl is gonna die. Oh, no! Oh, yellow's trying to pull him back to the castle. Don't let him do it. Red getting raided by camels. Oh man, this is crazy. Yellow really needs to kill. And now Winston is starting to send army south. The camels are moving south. I think that Team PNW might have this one, but it was hanging on by a hair. The wind could blow it in either way, either direction. Okay, green is saying okay. Cychreus dead. I need to save my teammate now. He's sending all his camels south. That's gonna slaughter the knights if he can get there. Huskarl still alive. How about getting a call? Where is he? Oh, he's dead. Oh, his corpse. Where is it? Rest in peace. All right, how do I get this out of here? X. All right. Camels are just going to move in. We have Cavalier coming in, though, for yellow. Solid. What would T-Bird build to counter all these skirms? At this stage, light cav. Probably. But it's a strong unit to have a lot of at this point. Light cav or, you know, mangonel, you know, is really good. Scorpion, but it's hard to get to all that stuff. And Cychreus gonna move all the way south with some vills. He's scattering now. Yellow hoping he's done enough damage, but I think green is doing this. Knights are good into it too, but like you kind of want a unit you can just throw into the fray at this point in the game, right? We're post-imp, we're maybe short on gold. I think Hussar is it. Green has not been pressured in the base at all. And now Mublarf gonna have to rethink. Cychreus sending stone to Mublarf for another castle. And he's adding barracks. So he's not out for the count yet. This beautiful little glade TC with the chickens near it and everything is still going. We've got a little garrison here. These guys they're looking into the woods, defending against like wood nymphs and whatnot. This guy, oh, he's looking. He says, I see them down there. Only a matter of time. A wonder! Wait! They're doing it! Incredible! This is their win condition now. They have to build this wonder. They have to hold it. And we'll see the wonder. It's happening. This tournament is on standard victory condition as it has always been. And Mublarf is building this with enough villagers. It's going to be almost perfect how many he's doing here. This wonder will go up at an optimal rate. Did he get... I mean, I'm being pedantic now. He did not get treadmill crane, but that doesn't really matter. What we need is defense now. I don't know if they've got the resources for like another castle back here, some stone walls, anything. We've got Cavalier. We've got not much else. 10 Cavalier, 1 two-handed swordsman. Cychreus is having to reboom like crazy right now. He's on 1 TC in the south, still on this TC in the north. He's probably completely out of food. Yeah, maybe sell some wood, buy some food there, build some farms. I don't know. Fill count though is just rough for him. And Winston is going for that TC in the starting spot for green. Will they have the urgency to kill this wonder? This is not a situation a lot of players experience. If yellow can stall enough, there's a chance for them. They've given themselves, it's a slim chance, but they've given themselves a chance at winning this, even after Cychreus was basically eliminated here. We've got a lot of camels for green. We've got spearmen, pikemen for blue. Still in Castle Age, by the way. We've got Ordo Cavalry from green. What is that? Ordo Cavalry. Cavalry regenerates HP in combat. Okay, sure, why not? And I mean, I'm worried, like, I like it. it's crazy. That's a lot of stables. Forward castle from Winston, and also you can just treb this from outside these walls, so good luck. There's a castle from yellow. It's in as good a spot as it could be. Back here in this pocket, there's some gold back there. Wonder is up. 198 years remaining. I don't know, maybe they won't realize how fast the countdown is going. They could not rush in time. Green is pinging. Why? What? Oh. TC denied. Cychreus says, no you don't. This is my land. Trebs are going to go down, which will stall the wonder push. And now we've got Siege Workshop from yellow. Castle going to have to be trebbed. 2 trebuchets only. 3. Third one coming in. Man, this game has been great. There's the kind of castle we want to see, I think, right there. Now, okay, we do also have full archer upgrades and ballistics, so these castles will be doing maximum damage. Camels will die. But we'll see if these trebs can get there. 179 years left. The countdown is on. Okay, camels dying to 1 volley of castle fire. 24 army for Team Wisco. 100 versus 138 army and 202 eco. They're running out of resources to mine down here. Lots of spearmen for blue. The trebs are rolling forward. What does Team P&W see? A castle? They're probably trying to click in here and it's not pathing right because there's walls they don't know about. I think we need another castle. Maybe some bombard cannons. If you really want to stall this out, you need bombard cannons. I love the second tier of walls here from yellow. I think he's doesn't have chemistry, maybe. I don't know what he's going for the siege workshop for. He's got chemistry. He's fighting spearmen with cavalier, pikemen, camels, villagers, just idle, walling. Stone. Enough stone, maybe. Enough wood and gold. You could buy another castle. You could buy more walls. I would love to see bombard cannons out from yellow. He could snipe these trebs. Really stall out the push. 150 years. They're a quarter of the way done. We've got another game scheduled for... pretty soon. Let me just check my messages. I gotta make sure. I think we said 8. Wait, hold on. Is the wonder still of 140 years? 8 Pacific? It's 8:15 Pacific. Alright, I'm gonna assume the players are watching the stream. Oh no, they're in their team chat strategizing. We can start the draft on that one if you guys want, if you're going and stuff, but this is a banger. It's coming down to the wire. Another castle is being... What? Get out of the way! Oh my... She's in the way. Oh, he's trying so hard. Oh, pull the vills back. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. Another castle going up. Treb's targeting the wonder now. I'm sure of it. Maybe not with that castle. Well, maybe you do build it. You got to start prepping the repairs, though. I think this might be it for Team Wisco. 120 years left. Treb's firing on the castle, on the wonder. If this castle goes up, they can shoot the trebs. Maybe. You gotta pull these vills off the stone. But there's no way for him to kill those trebs right now. The skirmishers are killing any vills that try to build. If that castle goes up, he can maybe save it, but I think he's just gonna have to commit to repairs. I think it's over. Unless, okay, repairing still. Nothing to respond to these trebs yet. It's so cramped in here. A castle for green forward. He's hitting the market. He doesn't have the res. It costs so many resources to repair. Look, it costs wood, gold, and stone to repair this thing. All counting down right now. Fully repaired, the wonder. Now, can he think about if that castle goes up right now? Trebs will die. And he might buy himself some more time. 100 years left. He's just gonna keep repairing it. Only 2 trebs is maybe a mistake. If we see a bombard cannon here, it could work out. He's gonna get the castle up. Maybe they do it. They still have half the time left, right? 100 years, 95 years. Oh, the wonder needs some more repairing. Oh, it's so close. He's out of res. He's out of wood. No, the wonder dies. An hour, 5 minutes. 58 seconds, wonder down. Mublarf ran out of wood. He couldn't repair. You could see him clicking to repair it. Now, do they fight on? The entire eco is devastated. GG called from Team Wisco. This one will go to Team P&W. GG, well played by namcap, and he is right. That was well played. Mublarf with a great push onto the Goth player. Forward castle drop and everything. Lots of damage in Feudal Age for this team, but Winston, just too much experience. That wonder was so exciting and so close. If he had just built that castle slightly sooner, they may have been able to hold another 50 years or so, but man, what a game. No bombard cannons, sad too. But again, like, even you're the one building the wonder in this situation. You don't necessarily have the hours in game doing that to know. But good job.
Hey, by the way, I think Wonder Victory was on.
It was. That was the point.
I didn't know it was on. I figured it wouldn't be.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
this
Wonder
standard victory con. They are.
Is it?
I thought it was a conquest only.
It's always been
game.
standard. Winter Bash has always been standard.
Oh, I didn't know that.
GG, good try. Very exciting. Seth was losing his mind in the chat.
It was an option. Oh, good game, guys. That was
Good
fun.
game.
Absolutely.
Okay, so we've got the second game in the set between Wisconsin and the Pacific Northwest here on Mega Random. And it's Oz and KingSpillah. Ozzglaux, the first appearance in the tournament from this legend. Technically, I think he lives in Arizona, technically, but you know, he rolls with the right squad, so we let it pass. I don't know, maybe he's moved since then, but he's playing the Khmer in gray. His opponent, KingSpillah, also born and raised, well, somewhat in Arizona himself. KingSpillah playing the Mongols in blue. Looking back, zooming out here on this mega random map, we do actually have scouts this time for each player. Of course, the Mongol scout will have a much greater line of sight, which should help KingSpillah to find out what the situation is on this map. We've got... Is this guy going for a boar, or is he docking right now? He doesn't have the wood for a dock. I think he's going to take a boar. Does he see? Oh, he sees all of these boars. This is so good for the Mongols. They gather hunt 66%, 40% faster, which will allow a much faster feudal age for KingSpillah. Oz with the Khmer, it doesn't have to build any buildings to age up. It has no building requirements to unlock the age up or to unlock any like future buildings. Like, for example, in order to build a market, usually you have to build a mill, I think. In order to build farms, usually you have to build a mill as well. I think that, yeah. So with the Khmer, you don't have to. You can just do whatever you want. And that kind of allows you to optimize around getting less wood for relatively unnecessary buildings, especially going from feudal to castle. So you can get a pretty good fast castle going. We do have a dock from KingSpillah here, though. This is kind of the KingSpillah Winston Smokehill devil on his shoulder team that also recently defeated John Wick from Arizona. So lots to be frightened of here. KingSpillah was a bit worried though, and he was in the custom scenarios practicing his 22 pop scout rush just 20 minutes ago. So we'll see. We've got geese stolen by Oz. His scout, I think, accidentally ran under the TC. He managed to snag some geese, though. He's got the other 3, and that's so good for him. The TC is shooting the geese. Okay, these ones are going to stay. It's a tournament, so no holds barred, right? You can do whatever you got to do to win in a tournament. This is, like, really quiet. I'm going to turn it up a little bit. I guess it'll get louder later when there's war happening, but for now, Oz making a little lumber camp enclave here with these houses. Okay. And I think we don't have any fish yet for KingSpillah. That's going to really throw his build order practice off because, you know, it's a whole different build now. When you have to take fishing ships, you got to send all your stuff to trees instead and not build the mill for a while and do all this dock and more houses and stuff instead. But it's going to be worth it, I think. It's going to pay off. Oz, ooh, he's getting griefed a little bit by Mega Random. This boar is like way out here in the middle of nowhere. This one should be good to take, and this one as well, if he opts to. Does he see them? Yeah, he actually sees all three, so he's still just chowing down on those geese for the minute. And he's got another goose down here, and he's gonna build another mill. Oh, we got double berries too. Lots of food on this map, actually. Really nice. So, these geese, I think KingSpillah trying to find those, but they're long gone. They are long gone. We've got our Mongol player almost able to click feudal. He's on 22, 23 pop right now. Then we've got like a really interesting mill. We got to remember KingSpillah plays at about this zoom level, so everything looks closer together, I guess. Those brothers, man, I try to tell them, you got to play a little bit more zoomed in. You got to build a micro, but it's a difference of opinion, I guess. One may be better or worse than the other, who knows? Could be dependent on player. But this mill actually serves to be a nice convenient drop-off for all these boars, too. So actually really sick from Oz. Dropping that right there. Oh! Okay, we're good, we're good. Okay, no loom. It's a bit of a long pull. This villager might go down. Here's a trick. If you don't know, you can build a building on top of the boar, and it will de-aggro the boar. Is she gonna die? You need to garrison immediately. Okay, okay, that's fine, that's fine. It's just a slight walk. But no villager goes down there. One more hit, and she would have been toast. We've got... Actually, these fishing ships are going like a long ways here. Interesting. 4 fishing ships out for KingSpillah. He's also almost feudal. Oz has the food. He just needs to click it. What do we think Oz is looking at right now? What's he doing? He's attacking the lumber camp. These villagers don't have loom. He could get some villager picks right now. KingSpillah did actually lose an eco at some point here. I'm just seeing this now. Lost to Gaia. Not sure what. I assume it was to a boar. There's definitely a hole here, unless I'm crazy. There's no tree there, right? I mean, this scout is on 1 hit too, but you could definitely go through here and hit some vills. I don't think it'd be worth it though. He just wants to be annoying right now. Oz halfway to feudal now. Shouldn't be too far behind. What zoom do I use? I mean, let me check in the game right now. I'll tab for that. Scrolling speed 75%. Zoom 40%. Okay, okay. Yeah, I mean, I just think that being a little more zoomed in and moving around more gives you a little bit more control. But they say they want to be able to see more, so they play a little bit more zoomed out. So I don't know. Couple of farms for the Mongol player, and we've got a barracks, a stable. And he's 700 food. Is he just trying to fast castle now? I don't know. This I think was going to be a scout rush, but maybe he's changed his mind. He just needs 150 gold. Gonna go for a lumber camp up here. Interesting position for that. Usually drop that touching the wood, but no big deal. No scouts being produced. Double bit axe being researched. I think he actually is gonna try for a castle age play instead now with the fish. He has so much food. Oh, never mind. There's the scouts. He was just getting his eco sorted out. Okay, and it looks like it's gonna be scout v scout here. Oz also dropping that stable and a double spear. Wait. The double barracks is crazy. I think they might have spawned with a barracks. Not sure. Should we check? We're checking. We can come back to this. No, they didn't. Okay, I'm completely wrong. All right. Okay, okay. We're going forward with these buildings too. I love that. The blacksmith and the house, moving villagers nearer the enemy, to be able to produce closer. Mublarf in the chat. Big ups for Oz. Looks like he's gonna wall this. Is this walled? This is walled. There's some strange effects. What's going on here, Capture H? Do you guys see that? What is that? It's a graphical bug, I guess. Couple of spots on the screen. Splashing? Okay, sure. We love that. With the Khmer, Oz can hide villagers in houses too if he gets attacked. So, good thing to remember if you're facing a scout rush. Also, I will know I just saw the elos are in the top of the screen and the bottom right next to their names in the parentheses there. As with most of the players in this tournament, I don't think either of them has played enough 1v1s to be accurately ranked. Not sure. Maybe Oz. I haven't looked at his profile recently, but KingSpillah definitely is not. So he's not 910 elo. I'll say at least that much in 1v1s. 4 scouts out for Oz. He's gonna have to pull back all of these villas apparently. Oh man. They're all going to the TC. Wheelbarrow coming in for Ozzglaux. And we've got a couple villas on gold for KingSpillah, 2 villas on gold. Could see castle. Okay, now we're splashing over here. Okay, I don't know what's going on with that. That's why I play zoomed in. I wanna be able to see the splashing or something. 5 scouts here. A couple spearmen though. I don't think the scouts are gonna be able to accomplish much. But this is not great. Okay, he's going to farms, and a lot of farms. Oh my goodness. Jelly Beanie Baby in the chat as well. Okay, we got the whole family here. Spearman trying to head off the scouts. And Spearman attacking the TC will die to the 5 villagers in the TC, but that's gonna be a head scratcher for KingSpillah. He's like, what's going on here? Might throw him off a little bit. And, oh, at the same time, all the scouts died. Okay, it was worth it. It was worth it. I'd take 3-4 spears for 4 scouts. That's a worthy trade right there. Okay, well, maybe not all. I see like 4 corpses here. Maybe 3. KD, even right now. 5 and 5. 4 and 5. Plus a boar kill. And the scouts go down. KingSpillah not prepared to face spearmen this aggressively. And now I think he wants Castle Age and he wants Cav Archers. With Mongols, Cav Archers are cheaper. No, they attack 25% faster. Such a good thing that Capture Age just added this like info here, because I would just be spouting fake news all day if I couldn't double check. 25% faster attacking Cav Archers. Okay. Pretty good. How many fishing ships? 7, 8. 8 fishing ships here for blue, none for gray. The fish will run out eventually, though. I think that's where the score is coming from for blue. Having the extra 8 eco right there. It's 47-32 on the eco count. KingSpillah maybe a little bit more warmed up. Like I said, he was doing a little practice before this. Keeping that town center working. 2 minutes of idle TC time for blue. 4 minutes and 33 seconds for gray. It's one of those things that you think like, oh, I'm doing okay with this. You know, I'm chilling. I'm making villagers. And then you look back, you like watch somebody, you know, just like dissect your every aspect of your gameplay. Or you look back at the replay yourself and you're like, oh, brother, wait. Could be better. But that's how it goes. We'll see the spearmen, the scouts putting on pressure here for blue, and he sees the dock. He might go for a dock of his own. Let's see. What's the scouting like for these players? Swilly9 says, let's go Ozzy, crush him. Swilly was recently defeated by KingSpillah in a 1v1, so he's obviously rooting for the opponent here. Doc is going to go down, I think, here. There's not really anything that KingSpillah can do. The Castle Age timing is there. He's getting Thumb Ring before making Cav Archers. The Cavalry Archer is going to take a lot of upgrades and a little bit of time to make happen. But it is just Spearmen for Gray and a few more Scouts, so they will be able to clear that eventually. If nothing too crazy happens. More units coming forward. Spears and Scouts, baby. Alright, let's do it. A little bit more food and Oz might be able to click up now. Maybe if he had dropped that dock earlier, but didn't want to interrupt his plans with a bunch of water nonsense. So dock goes down anyways, and now these fishing ships are basically useless for Blue. Gonna hurt on the food eco. He's gonna have to add more farms. And it's 16 on food for Oz and 11 on food for KingSpillah, but with the Cav Archer play, he's not going to need food, really, besides for a few upgrades. No ballistics. That's a pretty expensive one. You got to get the university out for that and everything. And he also added a siege workshop here. Where... Okay, we got 2 CA. Now, the numbers are going to be a problem for KingSpillah. I think Oz is trying to outnumber and go crazy here. It's kind of working. There's not really an answer for 16 Spearmen. Not much of an answer for that on the field right now for Blue. And there's a hole here, and okay, he's gonna plug that hole, but the Scouts are in. They kill one Cav Archer. A redock is happening. Yeah, I looked at that earlier. Hole in the wood line. Scouts feasting a little bit. We don't have an attack upgrade here for them, so they're default attack Scouts. Will take a while to kill the Vils. Vils might fight back, but this gives KingSpillah a huge, a huge sort of a control feeling in this game right now. Scouts will go down eventually. Oh, there we go. Okay. Now, though, maybe... Oh, this gives Oz, I guess, the control of the narrative. I may have misspoken. But now, KingSpillah might have the chance to react. He's got the counter unit to what the enemy's making. He's an age up right for now. And we'll see. But so far, all the action, all the attention has been here. That's not what you want to see if you're Blue. CA will be able to defend from the spears for the time being. Scout goes down. More units just attacking randomly here. Micro coaching by Kingfish Speaker 2, by the way. Every decision. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. You can see it too. I don't know. I think the micromanagement by somebody watching over your shoulder might be like a detriment sometimes too, you know. It might be a little bit overwhelming. But maybe that's cope. For me, I don't know. 11 Cav Archers now, and if he can get enough Cav Archers, a good enough number of Cav Archers, then he'll be chilling. He could kill this army right now. Ballistics is a huge upgrade if he can get that. If I'm playing CA and I end up with ballistics, that's when I'm like, okay, we're chilling. But the triple range from Oz, gonna be skirmishers. He's gonna need more wood for triple range plus skirms, but we're also gonna need to see elite skirmisher, which is a little bit expensive right when you hit castle. Where is it? What am I looking for here? Elite skirm. 130 wood, 230 wood, 130 gold. This whole army is gonna go down to Cav Archers unless the micro is not there. One dies. He's trying to kite back. A little bit more patience needed from Blue, maybe. Skirms are being produced, and Blue, if he just sees skirms, he might... It's like when you're playing Knights and you see a bunch of spears, you're like, or like a couple spears. You just feel like you have to run away, right? Like the enemy, oh, the enemy has the counter unit, I can't engage. But if it's just default feudal age skirms, with no range upgrades, you can still kill him easily. Another CA. Looks like the gather point was set down here. KingSpillah gonna have to panic a little bit, pulling those guys back. Another Cav Archer dies. Elite skirm, come on, chainmail armor, okay. Regular skirmishers still coming out. He needs wood, Oz. He's got a bunch of farms running out of wood. Just needs more wood desperately, spending it all on buildings. He's dropped a farm here with the Khmer. You don't have to drop off the food from farms. It just trickles in. So that's like a convenient way to handle things. And it's just so many units for Oz. 27-16 army. The eco though, 59-42, and the fish are kind of back. They're on shore fish now. They're gonna need to be adding fish traps or just getting rid of those at some point. But 164 wood for KingSpillah, and he's kind of bottled up here. No map control really. So the skirms are in. 11 to the 8 cav archers only, and they're on low HP too. There's more CA here, and Oz is kind of the aggressor right now. He might be able to get this done. There's Halberd or Pikeman coming in. No elite skirm yet. It's on the way. 33 seconds. Okay. We're cool. Oz idling that TC still. He has no food. He's spending it all on army. And is the CA enough? Or is there going to have to be a pivot from blue? We've got knights also being added for Oz. So can be good against CA too if you just chase him down with like full armor upgrades, which he has. Liking what I'm seeing for Gray right now. Second TC now. KingSpillah added his a while ago. 12 fishing ships. 65 minus 12. 53 vills versus 43. And none in the queue for Oz right now. That's going to be his main concern, I think. Rewatching this if he decides to do that. No villagers in the queue. There's some fish traps being added. But the wood is costly. It's like... I don't know if it's worth it to fish trap when you're on CA, right? You need the wood for army. You're not really spending food on anything. He's getting ballistics now, so that's huge. Be able to hit moving targets actually and kill them. But there's a lot of skirms now, lots of elite skirms. No upgrades on those from the blacksmith. But there's something to be worried about. Maybe if you're KingSpillah here, take this army, run it around the top and into the enemy base. Like, he's going to be totally undefended at home if all of the army and all the buildings are over here. Let's see. Vision. Yeah, he sees 2 barracks down there only. But KingSpillah is worried. He's trying to defend his hometown right now. This has been an exciting game. Oz is going full aggro. I love to see it. He's like farming back here. I don't know. Just you gotta do what you gotta do. He's not looking at home. He's looking up here. It's fun when you get to play like this. You're just full army, making army, producing, going forward. Maybe queuing vills in the back. You know, not really looking back here. Just all micro up here. And it's so fun to do that. Third TC from blue. He's got very little wood. He won't be able to produce more CA right now. Maybe it's time to add some... I don't know, maybe some infantry or something? There's a lot of spears, which is really, I think, why he's not trying to, like, make step lances or something right now. Steps or knights could be good, though. I would love to see a raid from blue. But he needs to defend. 1 mangonel at home right now. Could get some big shots. There are some knights in the mix for Oz, too. He's fighting for his team's life right now. First game he's played this year. Third TC for Oz as well. The eco difference is growing, but it doesn't really feel like KingSpillah has the lead right now, you know? Not necessarily. We could see a big hit from the mangonel here. This could be a big fight right now. Very fun game indeed. And now does he see it? Does he see it? He sees it. Oh, the mangonel's just going forward. Oh, okay. He's targeting the mangonel. It got a big hit. A lot of those skirmishers are low health now. But the mangonel goes down to the skirmishers. Oz a Chad just clicking on it with skirms. And the CA has to run away again. Incredible. Man, the Spore. He knows he's safe now. He's like, I survived. I survived. He'll never want me now. I'm a pain now. I'm not worth it. Now I can just sit here and enjoy the chopping and the mining sounds. 4th TC for KingSpillah out here on the gold. Is he worried about gold control? Like, what's the resources like here? There's one here, there's one here, and a stone. It's kind of scattered around everywhere in little piles of 3 and 2. I like the positions that are being taken by KingSpillah right now. Something that could be complained about, like if we were in like a, you know, top tier scene, right? Outposting the outsides here would be very, very powerful, but it's a lot to think about. Even the Viper doesn't do that every time, so. We have a monk healing the units for gray, and we have battle elephants for gray. Incredible. This is going to be a hard army to break for blue. He's going to try and move in. That's a lot of cav archers now, 23, and another mangonel. Does he get it with the knights? You got to dive in there or something. Right clicks with the entire army on the mangonel. Cav archers doing a lot of damage in the meantime. And now KingSpillah gonna have to back away again. The monks are trying to convert a CA. And they're just gonna run around the back. KingSpillah definitely using the mobility of his units very effectively. But he's not really doing anything. he's just like holding the enemy off with one hand and like making eco, I guess. Vamos Oz! Vamos Oz! Oh man, defensive castle forced out for blue here. He feels like he needs that defensive edge, and he's going to Imperial Age too, but with what position? With what game plan? Just more upgrades, more CA, I guess, is really the play. I don't know. Walling this side. Maybe you could wall across here to the water. Could be good. I don't know. Oz. Hasville's in the queue from all 3 TCs. He's pumping, but KingSpillah also pumping. 15 villagers in the queue, and he just spent food on castle. This man has a lot of food. 4 TCs, houses being produced in the north of the map. We've kind of gone counterclockwise here, right? Gray's got this area. Fishing ships being converted. Oh, did that get deleted? No, I think it died, right? Surely this man is not deleting his fishing ships before they can be converted. Imp now for KingSpillah. Oz will be surprised by that. And it's Onager? It's going to be Onager Cav Archer. Okay. Do we get Drill? I know his helpful angel on his shoulder will know about Drill. It's maybe expensive though. Oh, he's got the res for it if he wants. Siege workshop units move 50% faster. Could be very useful in this situation. This is shaping up to be a Mongol dream game right now. Cav archers, mangonels, and Oz. He's here. He's got the numbers. Only Onager from Imp right now. That's what he's gone in for. And I think this is a really good fight for KingSpillah right now. I don't know, the mangonels are kind of, or the Onagers, kind of out of position. The numbers though are there. KingSpillah gonna fall back though. He's worried, and these oldie Cav archers might get surrounded. Okay. Okay, they make it out for the time being. And the Onagers, you gotta respect the Onagers. Oz still just producing units. He's gonna have a forward castle, maybe. How many villagers are gonna be able to build this? One. He's sending more? No? Alright. That's fine. That's chill. Is KingSpillah not gonna immediately see that? 5 Onagers now for KingSpillah. 7 Onagers. We have ourselves an Onager ranch right now. What's he gonna do with these? He could probably kill this army fairly easily now. And what does Oz do against this? You don't get Bombard Cannon as the Khmer, right? Let's see. Yeah, no Bombard Cannon. You can make your own Onager. Siege Ram could be good if you can get in close. Knights or Step Lancers can also eat Onagers. Again, though, if you get in close. Oz adding more Knights now. And more villagers. KingSpillah is kind of flattened out at 107 vills. Oz might have a chance to catch up now. He survived to the late game. This has been good. This has been a good game. A castle in the north. I love that. Defensive position castle. Maybe you send this knight. Maybe you build this castle up here where there's no army. Never mind. There is army. Good choice, Oz. Good choice. And this castle, we do have 3 villas building, and it is going to go up. KingSpillah, it'll be awkward to treb that, but you might be able to from behind here at his walls. Just not in defensive range of the castle, right? So maybe, I mean, we'll see him from Oz at some point. He has 3 on gold because all his gold miners are building this castle. And these fishing ships are all idle. I'm sure KingSpillah is hitting the idle villager button constantly, and he just keeps going to the fishing ships. I mean, you got enough wood now to build fish traps, but do you even need them? All right. More knights. And he's castle dropping with 3 villagers into an Imperial Age opponent who has a trebuchet right here. Do not build this. Wait, the treb is like running out of the... It's a free treb? It's donated? Castle has been placed. Only 2 villagers are building it. Onagers. There's a fight happening over here. Onagers are clearing out his own wood line. Oz is having to fall back. There's a ballista elephant here, which is gonna get murdered by onagers. We're up to 8 onagers, by the way. More knights, I would recommend. Just more knights. This castle is going to be denied unless there's a huge fight for Oz right now. That was a crazy castle. Also, this trebuchet just went down to the castle, by the way. Not really sure how that happened. And do not... ballistas ain't it, my guy. Not against the onagers. More knights is what I recommend here, but we also have the CA finally coming into raid, and I think KingSpillah is grasping his destiny now. He's going for the win. He's finally comfortable in his position, and he's ready to kill. Army here just getting picked off by onagers. Castle was deleted there, I believe. Maybe it was destroyed. I think it was destroyed, actually. Only 258 stone for Gray. He's going to send in 3 knights. There's a castle. He's going into this little pocket down here. The CA, very annoying here. I think, I mean, they've gotten full... Whoa. Wait a minute. 49 kills? Wait. Where? Okay, this is the same blob of CA that's over here. So they have 30 kills here. They have 26 kills. We're going back in time right now. He's killing here. There's a fight that we weren't looking at with knights and spears. 29 kills. They move forward. They move forward past the castle. And they have 42 kills, killing villagers all over the place. That's very good for KingSpillah. And now we're back to real time. The elephants and the knights are doing some work here. The skirms going after villager kills. I think Oz might see the end on the way. He has 39 idols. Knights going down to cav archers. And these guys are still just back here being the pain. All of these farmers are going to die. Oh, unless he falls back. But they're idle then. He could also hop in houses, but I forget every time. And he's adding 9 ranges at home. Okay, Oz is not ready to give up yet. He is not ready to give up yet. It's for skirmisher productions entirely, I think, too. Okay. Incredible. Take a look at that blacksmith, Oz. Research fletching, research bodkin arrow, padded archer armor. All that stuff. You're gonna need it. 62 to 104 eco. And some skirms coming in. They're gonna die. They're not enough. No upgrades on them besides elite skirm. Army's been cleared in front of KingSpillah's base here. And he's moving trebs to the north. Oh man, did he delete these? I think, well, they either died or he deleted all the fishing ships besides that one lucky soul on the single fish trap there. The ranges are going up. The villagers, though, not having a great time. 61 to 104. KingSpillah seems to have decided that he made enough vills, and now it's time to kill. I think this position has been so useful for him, and he's now going to add a siege workshop on this side, on the top, too. Okay, these guys they're just being placed back here for, in a holding pattern right now. He's working on the eco, adding the mining camp. Score is not looking pretty for Oz. I don't know if he has score on. I hope not, for his sake. There's still some more res back here. Does Oz have... He still has gold. He still has stone available if the cav archers are cleared. And he's running more villagers forward as well. He's massing up here again with knights, light cav, skirms. Absolute unit killing a jaguar all by himself, by the way. And it's a siege v... Oh, ooh. I think you might be able to dive this with the spears. It's going to be hard to micro for blue. Okay, so there's enough CA here that might cause him problems. Knights are going in. All you need is a couple of units here. So, oh boy. KingSpillah might kill his own units. He might kill his own trebuchet right now. Onagers going down. Treb. Not going down yet. Cav archers are enough to defend. Units up here attacking. Another trebuchet gonna die. KingSpillah focusing. He's gonna lose all the CA at home, or in the enemy's base. Trebuchets stay alive though. Dang. What a turn of events. Oh, there we go. We got the clip. Roll the clip. Slow-mo. Let's go. Wait for it. One more shot. Come on, give it to me. Boom. Hey, 3 spears for 1 treb? Who's to say that isn't value? Alright, alright. Anyways. Very, very good couple of minutes here for Oz. He lost the whole army up front, but his base has been cleared again. He's adding ballistas. He killed quite a few onagers. This castle might go down, but like, who cares, you know? No, the scouts will dive. Ballista elephants will be good into CA. It's just the onagers he has to worry about. And KingSpillah has to always pay attention to the cav archers. That's the problem with cav archers. You always have to babysit them constantly. Or else they'll die to spears. The spears now are going to move forward. We've got villagers mining stone there for Oz. It's not over yet. TC on the right corner for Oz. And he's adding... I love the amount of military buildings that Gray adds. So good. 9 ranges at home. I love it. 5 more stables on the front. I think he knows light cav knights might be the way. CA numbers, they're dwindling. There's only 16. Cav archers, you really need a big number of them. And this area is being attacked. There's no villagers here anymore. I'm not sure. I guess he pulled them back to chop wood or something. Oz still in Castle Age, by the way. Not even close to Imp. But he's still fighting on. He's brave. And it's just onagers are so powerful, but if you don't have like the experience of how annoying they are to micro, one enemy unit in amongst them can be a nightmare. Onager will go down to a castle maybe here. Castle's taking a lot of damage to those, but they are dying, and it's always very expensive losses for KingSpillah. Okay, ballista elephants, they've been nerfed into hell. Onagers just completely destroyed them. Okay. He's gonna dive with the light cav again. I think 5 light cav for 2 onagers, 3 onagers. So worth it. Maybe 4? This guy's he's a Neo. This guy, Neo scout, dodging all those shots somehow, moving. He's dodging ballistics to kill 1 more onager. There's only 1 onager on the field for KingSpillah. And only thing he's doing right now is producing 1 trebuchet. So KingSpillah is shook right now. Oz being attacked. It's so hard to even for us to pay attention to every side here. There's a castle that's gone up for blue here, but it's going down to 4 spearmen, pikemen. Gonna need some army over there. Oh, they're getting pulled back. Okay, we're good. That was maybe a bit hopeful. Now the CA numbers are getting back up. We're up to 38 cav archers on the front here. And I think our Mongol player once again is gaining the upper hand. It's 90 to 103 eco. Oz has brought the eco count into parity, but he does not have the army numbers now. It's like a pendulum. He's way ahead on the army and behind on the eco. Now he's even with the eco and way behind on the army. Then what's the play? Excuse me. We had a conversion. I think there's a gray cav archer in here somewhere, maybe. Heavy. He has gotten heavy CA and murder holes. Okay, so no spearmen are going to be killing any TCs or any castle anytime soon. And the entire economy on the front has gone down for Oz. 80 to 100 on the eco count right now. KD. Wait. Wait. Sorry. I just looked down here. 342 killed to 100 dead from KingSpillah is an insane KD. 3.5 to 1 KD right now. Somehow KingSpillah has lost 2 units to Gaia. Alright, these CA won't kill buildings too fast, but there are trebs here. Oz still in Castle Age. I think you gotta prioritize Imp now. Sell food, sell wood. You have so much. Just get that Imperial Age, get the tech. Maybe Hussar can do something. Elite Skirm with like ring armor. That can be good. Oz is switching to his own cav archers now, but they're Castle Age cav archers. We need Imperial. Really badly, actually. That might be what ends this. He's gonna try to match with his own siege workshops too. Okay. I mean, I thought Oz was out for the count before, and he's come back in this very game. Man, this is a good one. We're up to 1 hour in game time. That's 1.7 speed, by the way. So it's more like 38 minutes or something, right? And we have these farms are being, can you steal these? Or like, what? Also, my boxer villager mod is like glitching out. Look, he gets a little sword for a second, and then he's back to boxing. I think that it's broken ever since they changed the animations for attack speed. That's a shame. We're gonna need to see if there's an update for that. 36 CA. What's the answer? Scorpions. Okay. I like it. Again, please get Imperial. Please. I'm begging you. Another TC randomly for KingSpillah. Is this a farming TC? What is this for? We don't know. 167 pop for him. Is it like anti-rating? We don't know. KingSpillah sending villagers across this middle land bridge. Oh boy, I better drink some water after that one. That was a bad one. They're going to build this castle. Okay. One relic in that monastery. Have being produced and immediately dying by all these stables here. 12 mounted units here. And some scorpions, but it's just the tech difference now. 95 to 99 eco, by the way. Really great job from us to catch up there. But they're all just getting mowed down in this choke point right now. He's sending it again. And KingSpillah has to micro here, but he is, and it's working. Heavy cav archer with all upgrades. Mongols don't get ring archer armor, but that's it. Regular cav archers with no upgrades will die immediately, and we have got scorpions here, but Oh, he even has chemistry right now. Blue, just slaughtering scorpions. Castle Age Scorpions, no good here. And Oz is on the way to Imp. Can he survive 3 minutes and 8 seconds right now? Plus the time that it takes to get the upgrades and make the army, of course. I guess we'll see. He's got a lot of skirms here. Please look at the blacksmith now. That's the next thing I'm going to complain about. I always have to have something to complain about, and that's what I'm complaining about. He doesn't have a blacksmith. It was forward, and it has died. He does not have a blacksmith. But that is so many ranges producing skirms. Forward also, by the way. They're trickling in right now. Going to need to work on those gather points. But the Khmer, you know, they can get so much food and so much wood. They'll be able to spam skirms for days. This is not it, though. You got to get a big ball of skirms. They're kind of just running in and dying right now. I would just fall back as much as possible here. The Trebs, the inevitable march of the Trebs, though. You hate to let them just do their thing. Skirms, they're just flowing across the screen into the meat grinder. Oh no. Houses are going down to 1 trebuchet. We got a couple Mangudai here even for blue. And yeah, this is rough. So now I would say just hold back your army right now. Fall back, wait for those upgrades in Imp. But again, he's not going to be able to get upgrades in Imp because he doesn't have a blacksmith. So, oh, what? Wait, what? What happened here? What happened? I wasn't paying attention. That was the Imp, bro. I should be fired from my job as a caster. This was the Imp TC the whole time? This? And it was denied? At? Button. Where's the button? Where's the button? Oh my gosh. Wait, I have a thing just for this. 82%. Imperial denied. He noticed immediately, and now he's got it here. Will he get Imperial Age, chat? Find out now. Skirms are enough to push back to CA for the time being. Maybe a Hussar switch from the Mongol player could be the next play if he wasn't winning so hard right now. 2 minutes 34. Is it this TC? No, he's gone for the back one now. I mean, maybe this one is what you need, but it's looking like KingSpillah just needs to clean this up now, and he wins the game, and he wins the match. Joner was somehow avoided in this match. So Team P&W might be the only team to win a match against... Oh, and that's a GG. Imperial Age not coming in right at the end. The game goes to KingSpillah and the match goes to PNW. Well played. And honestly, from both. Very exciting game. Oz going so aggressive, making so many spearmen in this time period, right? Where's the army? Here. Like, what is going on here? So it's 52-15 army right now. So good. But KingSpillah was able to absorb the attacks and tech up and get that eco lead, get the right unit and the right upgrades. GGs are flying in. Well played, and yes, indeed, a good game. All right, what are these units here? 210 skirmishers for Oz, 116 heavy cav archers. Now, if this is your most produced unit, I'm saying you gotta think about, you know, something. But he knows that it was a very chaotic game, scattered. The blacksmith was like randomly killed mid-game, so it goes. Very high numbers produced from Oz, and I gotta say, I like that from the guy. Never hit imp. That's so sad. That is so sad, man.